Welcome GSAR members to another segment of GNN, Greater Syracuse Association of Realtors News Network. Hi, I'm your CEO, Lynnore Fetyko. Today's segment, we have Jennifer Stevenson, the New York State Association of Realtors President for 2020. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Lynnore.
How is everything going with you?
Everything is wonderful. As everyone else is experiencing, the market is on fire and we are all busy and happy to be back at work.
That's all good news for everyone. So Jennifer, I have some questions for you. So I know through this pandemic, you probably had plans for 2020 that didn't come to fruition. How did you pivot the plans that you had due to the pandemic?
It had to be a complete turnaround. Things that I had on my agenda really had to be put on the back burner, and the priority had to become, how do we as an industry work with the pandemic that was happening? How do we protect our members and our consumers, and how do we advocate for that? That became the most important thing in my life.
So what were some of the plans that you had for 2020 that maybe are on the shelf right now?
One of which was the town hall meetings. I was so looking forward to opening up our regional meetings to town hall style meetings that were open to all members, to open that member engagement, to reach everyone that wanted to learn about NYSAR or bring their thoughts and ideas to us. That's one thing that I really was looking forward to, and I'm so disappointed we weren't able to do that.
Do you think that there's anything that you can do before the end of the year to bring the vision that you had come to fruition?
One of the things that I think happened was our weekly, bi-weekly president's meetings. That enabled me to keep a pulse on the entire state and our membership to feed information to NYSAR through their local leadership. And my leadership team and staff run all of those meetings from NYSAR. So we really were able to hear, right, boots on the ground, what they needed from us, what was happening real time. And I thank all of our local staff and our presidents for making time for that every week in the beginning. And then, you know, as things have gone back to somewhat of a norm, our new norm, we've stretched those out. But that was such a help to me and to leadership and staff that everyone took that time and really brought their true feelings. Nothing was sugar-coated, true feelings. That was very helpful.
It was very helpful. We participated in that. And
yes,
so
you did.
Yes, we did. So with association management, we're so driven by activities and education and networking with one another. What do you miss the most?
Seeing people face to face, really being able to, I've always been a hugger, just really being able to grasp someone's hand and give it a good handshake or give a hug, really talk one-on-one with a member and see them in their own element, in their own communities. Last year, I was fortunate enough to be able to travel quite a bit with President Moses. I was hoping to do the same thing for Dave and for Jen this year. Because when I went to a community, we usually arrived a few hours early or even the night before. And I drove around in most of the communities. I've always traveled a lot and traveled the state, but there were some communities I was a little more familiar with. So I got off the beaten path to see where they actually were selling homes, where they would play, what were the amenities in the neighborhoods. So I really dug deep last year and really could understand that, like the North Country where I live, the snow gets to be 3 feet and you still have to get to that showing or that home inspection. And some of the issues that other parts of our state have had over the years, such as flooding and other natural disasters and other just geographic challenges that we have.
So as we have been working from home and using a lot of the Zoom features for our members and education, do you see anything changing going forward with the services that NYSAR offers its members?
I think that we'll see a blended type of meeting take place. I think we'll see a blend of in-person and Zoom meetings. And one of the nice things is we used to do conference calls when we had to have a quick meeting of a committee or something, or bring everyone to Albany. So some people couldn't participate. The Zoom meetings are better than the conference calls, so we can see each other, we can actually talk, we can show a screen with the information on it as we discuss things. We can change things real time. And it also is a little easier on the travel budget for all of us. And our time we can serve without giving up that. For me, it's 4 hours to Albany, 4 hours there, 4 hours back. That's an 8-hour day. So I think that will be a good assistance to us in the future, a good tool in our toolbox, as we like to say. But still, there's no replacement for in-person meetings. So that still is going to be an important part going forward to balance virtual with in-person.
Yes, I think that's what we're all seeing as we go forward and take a look at new programs and services for our members and education. And I wanted to thank NYSAR for the continuing education and the designation courses that you've offered at little to no charge to our members, as well as the guidance by the legal counsel at NYSAR early on in the pandemic when we really didn't know where to turn and how to navigate through the challenging times that we had in the very beginning. So are there any final words that you might have for the GSAR members and what we can do to help NYSAR through this pandemic and the changes that we're going through? What can we do for you?
Continue doing what you are doing. Stay safe, follow the guidance, follow the rules. Don't forget to ask the questions, the health questions. Don't let our guard down. This is a terrible disease and it can pop back at any time. So continue to be vigilant, continue that. Chris Thielen's been a wonderful representative for you. He has served at a PAG for me and he's always put his hand up, I'll help out, I'll share. And I'm very proud of all of our membership throughout the entire state that everyone has been sharing information. It's not mine, I developed it, it's ours. And I'm so proud of that. I get a little goosebumps with it because I am all about the people, all about the personal member. Each member to me of the 60-ish thousand members that we have is equally important. There's no one more important than the other. And that to me, the sharing and the helpfulness has just been wonderful. And I know we'll continue doing that. I don't even have to ask for it. It just is in our nature. And I'm so proud of that and so happy. So just continue doing what you've been doing, continue trying to reach a little further, sharing, and just stay safe.
Well, thank you, Jennifer, from all the members at the Greater Syracuse Association of Realtors, the leadership, and myself. You've done a fantastic job leading the way, and we thank you for showing today. And thank you, GSAR members, for watching another segment of GNN.